Welcome everyone. I'm so happy to see you all in my home, and for those of you online, you know this is my last time. We've been doing this for 2 years because of the pandemic, and hopefully we are done with that forever. Not that I don't love seeing you online, but the energy in the room is much greater. So for those of you who watch every month online, I am happy for you to come visit me in Belmar whenever I do this. So we won't have to, schedule it and be this tight with time from now on, but I do welcome you guys for this full pink moon, for the pink flowers, the pinks and the phlox, also called the geese lay eggs moon, the ice breaking moon, the frog moon. As we know, the Native Americans had different names based on their own experience of what happens in April. So we here call it the pink moon, and I'm happy for that. And it's beautiful because this full pink moon falls between Passover and Easter, times of gratitude and rebirth and connection. So it's really important for us, for all of those holidays and for whatever our spiritual beliefs, really the bottom line is love. And it's really, really, really important for us to plant love, which may seem difficult in these days with the news and the climate and everything else that's going on and all the divides that we face. There's sort of age-old stories of how human beings wrestle with good and evil. There's that Cherokee story of the two wolves where the old Cherokee chief says to his grandson, we each carry two wolves inside us. One is evil and rageful and greedy and, angry and mean and, tells lies. And the other one is kind and compassionate and loving and joyful and peaceful. And the grandson takes a minute and he says, well, which one wins? And the old Cherokee chief says, the one that we feed. So truly, it's what we plant and feed, and that's what this meditation is about tonight. To try to plant those things, because we have them in all of us. We give out our emotions no matter what. You can't walk into a room when you're angry without other people, no matter how hard you try to hide it. We give off that anger. We share it with everyone. And the same is true for when we give off our joy. So it's a matter of making these conscious choices and working really hard to be present in and engage with our joy and our love, as opposed to, and who doesn't get enraged when someone cuts you off or, something happens at the supermarket or you read a headline. But the idea is to plant those seeds that will grow deep roots and spread and make a difference in the world that we live in. And at this point in our world, I personally think it's the only thing that gives me hope that we can all do this. So that's where we're at. And that is what tonight's meditation is about. So make sure, is anybody too warm? We can open a door, a window. Is everybody okay? Okay. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to begin to relax. Breathe all the way into your belly. Breathe out slowly. Allow yourself to loosen your jaw. Release your forehead. Make sure your hands are comfortable. Let your belly relax, which we don't often do. And be here. Be here for the next few minutes, next half hour. Forget about what has to be done. Forget about what you did today. Just be here with us now in our circle and allow yourself to plant your seeds that give you your best life. Waboose, Spirit Keeper of the North. Be here with us, breathe on us, send in your wisdom of how to be restful, of how to nurture, How to lie in darkness and still feel joy. Ho. Waban, spirit keeper of the east, be here with us, blow on us. We are in your season of rebirth, of growth, of planting, of joy, of greater light. We ask you to give us vision, inner and outer, that will help us live our best lives. Ho. Shawnadis, spirit keeper of the south, be here with us, breathe on us. Never let us forget your playfulness, the warmth of the sun under which you shine, and allow us to let go and to shed our skins and be vulnerable and to be playful and happy no matter what. Ho. Majikiwis, spirit keeper of the west, be here with us, breathe on us. We always carry your wisdom of harvest, your wisdom of saving, your wisdom of balance and being fair, and readiness for all that comes. Oh. Father Sky, Mother Earth, we call you in to join us, as we do all of our ancestors and our spirit guides, even those we don't know who watch over us every day, every minute, every second. And we thank you for being with us in our circle as we celebrate the full pink moon. Oh. And allow yourself to breathe even deeper, all the way down into your toes. Wiggle them into the ground beneath you. Relax your hips, relax your shoulders drop. As you continue to breathe deeply into your belly, and imagine the color red, the red of our root chakra, the red of the bottom of our abdomen, and all the way down. Imagine that red flowing through your thighs and your knees and your calves and your ankles deep into the earth. The red of cherries, the red of sunrises, the red of some of the berries blooming now. Allow yourself to breathe that in and know that you have balance, that you have deep roots, and that you are connected to Mother Earth. And as you breathe in that red and let it circulate in your lower abdomen and all the way down to the earth, imagine the color orange and breathe it right below your belly button into your sacral chakra, your center of creativity, your center of imagining, your center of making, your center of bringing your ideas into the world. Allow that orange to fill you as you breathe deeper and deeper. And as you do so, now imagine the point above your belly button and picture the color yellow. The yellow of the daffodil centers, the yellow of the sun shining. Allow that to fill your upper abdomen, and know that is your center of strength, of power that you use well, of courage when you need it, and standing in your own self. And as you breathe in the yellow and the orange and the red, and let them marble up and down your abdomen and your legs and your knees, and know that is soothing and warming and washing and cleansing all of your inner organs. Also, breathe into your chest cavity, into your heart center, and picture the color green. The greens of the season, the greens all around us in the trees and the grasses and the flower foliage. Breathe out your chest as you breathe into your belly as well. And allow that green to wash over your heart, and know that you are love and you are compassion, you are kind and you are caring. And as you breathe in the green and the yellow and the orange and the red, focus on your throat and imagine the color blue, and breathe up as you are breathing down into your throat, your chakra, that is your center of your own truth, of your right words, of your strong voice. And you breathe and let that blue soothe your throat, marble down into your heart, and all the way below into your organs where your red, yellow, and orange are already warming and soothing and healing. All the earth colors join and flow and fill you with balance and energy and ideas and compassion and truth. And then as you breathe all of those colors, now picture the focus on the center of your forehead that makes a triangle with your eyes into your third eye, and imagine it blinking open as you breathe up the color purple. The purple in eggplant, the purple in berries, the purple in royal gowns. Breathe that up into your eye and know that you have vision and insight and knowing that will inform your voice, inform your love, inform your strength and your creativity. And as you express all of those in who you are, you will be grounded into the earth. And as all those colors swirl and twirl together, all the colors of the rainbow, their light twirls into white, a brilliant, brilliant white that shoots out your forehead, your crown center, your center of truth and faith and connection with all that is. And imagine that white light arcing like a fountain or umbrella spokes, touching everybody in this room with who you are and your loving energy, spreading out and touching everybody in this community, in this state, this country, this world. There's boundless limits. There's no limits. The limits are boundless to who you can reach with who you are and your energy. And as you take all that in and know that you are aligned, you find yourself walking down a beautiful path lined with blossoming trees and shrubs. You look one way and see gorgeous pink cherry blossoms. Breathe in their scent. Enjoy how they just dance in the wind, the light breeze. You look to the other side and you see gorgeous pear blossoms. They're white, so light and delicate. And in between them are bright forsythias. They're yellow, glowing brilliantly. And you walk down that path feeling light and lovely, enjoying the spring around you, the air, the smell, the feel. And you come to a large garden, an enormous, enormous garden planted with tulips and daffodils and all the flowers of spring in front of you. The purples and the pinks and the whites and the yellows, each with their own beautiful characteristics. And the scent is like heaven. You just feel overwhelmed to be lucky to see all this. And as you're enjoying it, you notice in your peripheral vision, a person comes up to your side from the side. And you look and you see it is the person who loves you so much. And you are even more overjoyed to have them here in this place with these flowers. And they hug you and hold your hand and nod at how glorious it all is. And then they guide you around the edge of this enormous garden. And they bring you to a section that has newly tilled soil, rich, dark earth, waiting with little furrows waiting to be planted. And you look at them and they smile and they say, this is your life garden, your very own garden to plant your own seeds of who you are and how you walk the earth. And you look at them and say, that's lovely, but I have no idea how. And they say to you, well, let's do it this way. Think of a person you love, who fills you with smiles and joy and makes you feel safe, who you know will be there for you no matter what. And you look and smile and say, that's easy, you. And they laugh and they say, okay. And they hand you a seed and tell you to plant it in the furrow. And you do, and you bend down and you plant that one seed. And they say to you, whenever this seed takes root and grows, it will manifest in your feelings for me. You will bring that to the world around you. Now let's think of another person besides me. And you think of someone else who you love, who fills you, who makes you smile, who cares about you, no matter what. And you nod that you're ready, and they give you another seed. And you plant that one. You lovingly dig it into the earth and cover it with the rich soil. And you stand up and they say, okay, now think of a place. Think of a place you love being, in your home or somewhere else or outside, a place that makes you happy, that makes you feel comfortable, that brings you joy. And you do. You might have many places, but you just think of this one that you could go to again and again in your mind. You can see it. You can smell your surroundings. You can feel the air where you are. And you nod and they give you a seed and you plant that one. And this person who loves you very much says to you, okay, that will take root in you and be with you no matter what and whenever you feel the negative, angry part of yourself, you focus on this seed, this place. And you nod. And then they say to you, okay, think of an activity, something you love doing, something that makes you feel alive and joyful, makes you laugh, makes you happy, fills you up with energy or peacefulness. And you think of all the activities you do and you know that there is one, maybe more than one, but you just focus on one that you really like doing. Just thinking of it makes you smile. So the person who loves you very much knows, and they hand you the seed, and you squat down again and lovingly plant that seed of activity. And you stand up and the person laughs and says, now think of something delicious. Think of a food. Think of something that you love to eat and take your time, love to eat or make or enjoy others eating. And you laugh and you think, yes, there are wonderful memories around making and eating and sharing food. Let me think of one. And you do, you think of one time, one meal, one favorite food, or one experience of eating or sharing that food. And you smile. And you feel the tiny seed in your hand, and again you bend down and you plant it. And lovingly cover it over. And then finally, the person who loves you very much takes both your hands and says, think of the way you would like to be seen in the world, how you would like to be described. And you think, that's a harder one. And you take a moment and you mull it over. And the person who loves you very much says, you don't have to think of everything right now. You can come back and plant. There are many more rows in this garden. We are just doing one right now. So just pick one. Pick a word, pick an adjective. How you want to be known in the world. And you do. And you nod and they give you the seed. And you plant that. And you cover it over lovingly. And then the person grabs your hand again and says, okay, now you have a person, a place, an activity, a delicious food, and a way you want to be known in the world. You are planting those roots. They will grow strong, and they will be with you and spread out into the world wherever you go. And you can come back and plant in this garden every day. When you feel angry or lonely or negative or sad or frustrated, come back to your garden. Tap into what you've already planted and plant more seeds. And now, so filled and so grateful, you hug this person who loves you so much. And she takes your hand and they take your hand and walk you around the garden, back through the beautiful blooming shrubs and trees. And you find yourself back where you started, in your seat, grounded, aligned, relaxed. And you breathe deeply, deeply, deeply into your belly. Let it expand as far as it will go. Let those seeds germinate. Let those roots grow all the way down through your knees, through your calves, through your heels, deep into the ground below you. And imagine them blossoming and growing out your arms, out your fingers, coming out your crown with your white light. All the things that you have planted that the world needs, that we all need. And allow yourself to take another deep breath. Wiggle your toes. Move your chin to your chest as you are able. And then move your head back as you are able to look up to the ceiling, all the while breathing. Allow that air to come down. Let your chest expand. Move your ear to your shoulder with your shoulder down. And continue to breathe as you bring it over to the other side. And then shake out your hands and your arms. Move your shoulders all the way up to your ears with a deep breath and let it out. And one more time, all the way up to your ears. And let it out. And think one more time of the seeds you have planted Know that they will grow inside you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and join our circle. With the sound of the crown chakra, I close our ceremony in gratitude for all of you who are here, for all of you online, and hope you have a fabulous holiday weekend. Bring your light wherever you go. I'm very lucky to have you in my life, and I know that others are as well. So, thank you. Namaste.
It's beautiful.
And Wendy will shut it off for me.
I think.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
What?
Cancel?
Invite.
I don't know what it says. I can't see. Tom, you may have to come shut this off.